are you doing? Oh my God. This stupid cat. She gets, there's like a space this big between the back of my desk and the wall. And she got back there and she got stuck because all my cords are back there. So I wonder if she didn't knock everything over. Hi everybody. Welcome to micro readings. We do have a list. So Lilith is first. She asked one question. Amy, one question. Laura H. Let me know if you can hear anything in the background, okay? Because sometimes there's things playing in the background and it copy strikes me, so hopefully not. How's everybody doing? Ah, Debbie Martin. What up, girl, y'all? Let me tell you something. The dreams, right? My parents came to visit me last night. I cried for an hour when I woke up. You're psycho, kitty. Yeah. I won't tell you all the dream, but the end of the dream, me and a big group of my family and friends were walking into an old 50s style cafe in the small town I grew up in. Not any that exists there now, but one that made up in my head, right? So I opened the outer door and I could hear my dad talking and laughing. He was real loud because he couldn't hear anything, so he always spoke really loud. And then I opened the inner door and we walk in, me and a line of people behind me. And, hey, Greg. And, hey, Cindy. And my dad's, there's this big round table, okay? And if any of you know me at all, you know Dad was my favorite person, right? He's sitting there. My dad kind of looked like a skinny Santa Claus, okay? He was bald on the top, but he had a big white beard. And he always wore jeans, boots, a white t-shirt, especially when he was working out in the yard, and suspenders, okay? That was my dad. And then right next to him was my mom. Healthy. My mom, I felt her around me a lot, but I haven't seen her. I mean, a lot of my members have witnessed my mother being here because she threw something off the wall one night on the membership side of the channel when I was talking about her. She's an Aries, okay? Just checking. And they're all laughing, and she's saying, my dad's name was Marvin Jackson, and my last name, obviously. And everybody called him Jack, but my mom called him Jackie, okay? We could be out in the little farm that we lived on, and she'd be out there, Jackie! It was a thing. It was a running joke in the family. And she was laughing. They were all laughing. So my aunt, there were other family members there, older family members. My mom put her hand on Dad's, because he's being loud. There's like TV show playing behind. Anyway, so she goes, you're being too loud, Jackie. And I instantaneously, my heart just fell through the floor. But it was like, so I walked up to them, and me being me, and them being them, because my mom and dad were there and a couple aunts. And I said, what the hell y'all, and a baby. And I said, what the hell y'all think you're doing here having fun in the middle of the day without me? And they all started laughing. And then we all pulled up, sat in tables next to them, and it ended. And there was a lot more to it before that. That's the first time since my mom died. I think that I've seen her in a dream at all. But it's the first time I've ever seen my mom and dad together. Something big getting ready to happen. But it's happy because they were all happy. They were all together. So if you're having weird dreams, and trust me, I'm sure you are right now. It has a lot to do, I think, with Jupiter being in Cancer and finishing out the end of this 9-year. So pay attention, okay? And when something like that happens, usually something big is getting ready to happen. Luckily, Sometimes big things can happen that in here in this plane of the universe, it doesn't feel happy, but over there it does. So just remember that. Okay. All right. Me too, girl. Every day. It's usually not normal. It's not, my life is like that every day of my life. So it's nothing new for me. But when I dream of my personal life, that's when it's new. So, all right. So then Greg and Debbie Martin. I need a different color pen because this one, I was just not feeling good. I'm still not feeling real good last night. That's why I canceled. But I will say, somebody sent this to me in the mail yesterday. Okay. It was on my wish list. For any of you that do not know, I have an Amazon wish list underneath this video and every video or live that I do. It's usually cards and just stuff for the channel, but I put this book on here. It's Tarot and Sex, Erotic Meaning of the 78 Cards of Tarot. We're going to use this next week, members. And we're going to do another spicy meatball night. And let me tell you who sent it. It says, enjoy your gifts. Thank you for being such an enlightenment to all of us. We love you so much. From Maria, Dominique, and Eunice. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It is AFM. It is. Next week. Next week, y'all. Listen, I slept most of the day yesterday because I didn't feel good. I still don't feel good. But I think it's more of all the transits in the air and things happening as opposed to actually being sick, right? Okay, let's do it. Lilith, Amy, Laura H., Greg, and Debbie Martin right now. I get these pens for appointments so that if they cancel or they have to reschedule, these actually erase. So, Erica. I don't know why I think I always want to spell your name with a K. I have another client, you know who you are, who's an Erica, whose name is spelled with a K. You almost called me yesterday. Oh, I slept on the couch a lot yesterday. I really, really did. So let's get to it. I want to check PayPal again. Lilith, you're first. Lilith. Oops, hold on, guys. Let me click in. Yes. Hubby Pisces, what he needs to know about the company he works. I shouldn't say that out loud. All right, so for Lilith, this is for her hubby, the Pisces. A lot of Pisces stuff going out there in the universe. I mean, isn't Saturn retrograding in Pisces still? And they had that Pisces blood moon at the beginning of that cycle of eclipse season. So big changes. What does Pisces need to know about the company he works for? Oh, Three of Wands. Make it like. Let me tell you, I was out of it yesterday. I'll tell you another story. Oh my God, Two of Swords. Ooh. Page of Wands. Like there's a decision to be made. Two of Cups. I don't know if he's moving on to another company. The Devil. Let's finish pulling them. I always kind of like it when it's one at a time here. The King of Cups. Oh. The Emperor in reverse and the Three of Swords. Here's the thing, Lilith. It's like he's waiting for something to happen there. I don't think what he wants to happen there is going to happen there. I think he's going to probably make the decision to move on, now either to a different job with a better company that he has a better partnership with and works better as a partner with, or better place in the company where he works better to partnership. Because the fact that we get the Devil here speaks very much of being held back, him being held back. And he's not supposed to be held back. He's the King of Water, okay? It's like he can't be the boss here, or can't be as high up as he wants to go here. The Emperor in reverse and the... Oh, yeah. the heartbreak of not being where he wants to be in that company. But I think he moves on. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I got lotion in my hand, of course. I think that, I don't know how big the company is. I don't know if it's big enough where they've got departments or not. But it makes me very much feel like he keeps waiting for what he wants to happen in that company to happen. And then, like, here I am waiting. Uh-oh, a hard decision has to be made. Moving on to a new exciting adventure with a better partner because their Pisces is being held back. Can't be. This is the big boss in regards to career, okay? But in the reverse, no. It's like domination over him, like excessive control over him because it's in reverse. And that breaks his heart. He wants to move on to bigger and better things. Okay. Hopefully you know what that means, right? Crazy. Tina, hello. Oh my gosh. You're going to be after Erica. I love how you spell your name. Teena. Okay. So up next is Amy. I did Lilith. Amy is now. And then we're going to do Laura H. Greg, Debbie Martin, Erica, and Tina. Okay. Man, I got some sad feelings when I literally woke up this morning. Like something's going on with Sagittarians right now. I do that and I shuffle and look what's on the bottom, Sagittarius. I woke up with that feeling, and I am that way. I will wake up and I can smell something in the air, but we'll find out for you, my dear, okay? Amy is next on. Okay, Amy. Oh, I clicked it one too many times. What's in the cards for my vacation to Ohio next week? Thank you, Teresa. Tell me about Amy's vacation in Ohio next week. Tell me what she needs to know. Tell me what. Seven of Pentacles. Let's just, whoa, I thought that was going to fall over. Let's just pull it all. Oh, there you are, resting. Oh, an option? An option? Confusion? King of Love, man, he's very prevalent today. The King of Cups. Ten of Wands are reversed. King of Wands. Interesting. Two kings. Let me just say a few things, Amy. The Seven of Pentacles says that something about this trip leads to you planting a seed of something and it grows. Progress. Like you're going to invest time or you're going to meet something, do something, be somewhere, and it's going to click. It's going to be like starting to dig the hole to plant something to grow in. It's also a card with the Four of Swords here. It talks very much of resting and a new start with the Four of Swords. Rest and recover and renewal. Okay. Now what's funny is you got the Two of Pentacles as your next card. It's like, It makes me feel these three cards here screams. I got choices. Now, maybe you meet two people. Maybe you're going to meet somebody and you meet somebody else too. It does feel like you find a sense of balance. And while you're there, you're going to have to manage your time properly because an offer comes to confuse you. At least one. Opportunities. Now, look how this came out. Could it be two people? Yes, it could be. Could it be two choices? Yes, it could be. Hey, Casey. I didn't say it was sad, girl. Debbie Martin, I said nothing about the Sagittarius energy being sad. I said Sagittarius is thick in the air. And that's usually a good thing, not a bad thing. So I will say this, Amy, I feel very much glad to see you too. You're going to be after Tina. I feel like this trip is ripe with opportunities, and I feel it could be the seed of planet of your future. Could it be of two different possibilities, two places, two lovers, two jobs, to whatever? Absolutely. I think you're gonna get rest. I think you're gonna feel good and balanced here. And I think all these cute little opportunities spring up and you get to choose. Neither one will be a burden. Just saying, 10 of Wands in reverse. I say good stuff, enjoy. That's what I say. I love that you got this as your crowning card. I didn't even have time to drink coffee. I had 1 cup of coffee this morning. That's why I look like I'm half awake. And yeah, I overslept. I slept till 8 o'clock. I never do that. I take a nap during the day. I don't know. Things are out of control. I think my mom and dad had a big message for me. So that's your reading, Amy. Well, yeah, the 2 luckiest signs in the zodiac is Pisces and Sagittarius. Jupiter, right? Yeah, Sagittarius is one of the luckiest signs of the zodiac, yes. Jupiter energy. For sure. So, some Sagittarius would disagree with that, but yeah. All right, thanks, Amy. Up next is Laura H., Greg, Debbie Martin, Erica, Tina, and Casey. We have plenty of room for readings today. Okay? Probably. Sometimes, when everything's going to hell in the handbasket, obviously you're going to assume it's going to be bad, but no. I can taste it on the end of my tongue. Sagittarius, this is going to sound crazy, right? But it tastes like red clay and a warm fire. Like toasty. That's how, like a toasty, yummy feeling. That's how Sagittarius always tastes to me. Listen, I used to say this for years and years. Everybody thought I was crazy. And I had somebody contact me and said, have you ever heard about tasting something? My daughter tastes things. And I just lost it. I'm like, finally, somebody else that can taste things. It's like cinnamon toast on a winter evening. Okay. But there's that red clay taste in there too. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling sad, Debbie Martin. See, and I feel so the opposite. I feel like there's something so good coming. So good. So good. I don't know. Maybe that's my ascending me. Everybody else always feels like it's horrible. And I was like, I feel like it's so good. A lot of people are transitioning through stuff right now. Trust me. To look at the world, everybody should feel horrible right now. But we have to separate that from ourselves so that we can maintain our happiness and balance. Is it hard? Absolutely. Hey, Bev. Cindy, you're after Casey, my dear. All right, up next is Laura H. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate seeing y'all. Laura wants a general love reading. She paid for 2 questions, $20. So she gets 16 cards. Okay. General reading for Laura H. I do the smells too, but I can taste it. I do colors, seeing colors. I can do smells. I can do taste. I was just telling Kyle the other day. Now that's funny. See, I don't believe in coincidences, and I just now thought of this. I was watching a TV show, a movie the other day, and there was a character playing Bruce Lee in it. And I started chuckling, and Kyle was getting ready for work, and he looked at me, and I said, every time I see Bruce Lee, I think you're Grandpa. Which, if you all weren't here earlier, I had a major dream last night with my mom and dad in it. He looked at me weird, he goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, your papa loved Bruce Lee, okay? And he loved to go to the drive-in. And this was just like 2 days ago, you guys, so this all clicks together, right? And I said, I can't tell you how many times in that old 1960s station wagon, my brother and I were forced to go to the drive-in and watch Bruce Lee movies. And I said, and every time I think of Bruce Lee or see Bruce Lee, I have a smell. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, it smells like a fresh summer night and popcorn. And the smell of the leather of the seats of that 1960-something station wagon that we had. A sharp, tangy smell of that. So every time I think of Bruce Lee, I think of your dad and I smell that, or your papa, and I smell that smell. Yeah, serious could be a very good word for it. Another foolish moral. Hey, Julianne. Julianne, you're after Cindy. And then my mom and dad came into me a dream and brought a very special message to me last night. General reading for Laura H. Oh. What did I say the other day? The Emperor, crowning card. 4 swords. The Lovers. The 8 of Pentacles. Thank you. 7 of Cups. So many things getting right into your life, Laura H. So many things. Don't miss it. Oh my gosh. Judgment flipped over and then the 10 of Cups landed and flew out of the deck. Yeah. 7 of Wands. My nose is itching. 5 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. You guys want a special... Oh my God, all these cards fell out. Look at this. First, these came out in the upright. The 3 of Pentacles and the freaking Wheel of Fortune. Times they are changing, Laura. Oh my God, the World. The 2 of Cups. The King of Swords. The Tower is going to change your life. Magician. Wow. Laura, I told you the other day, I feel this monumental shift in the universe for a lot of people in love. And that's why I kind of went off the deep end Tuesday night. If anybody wasn't there, you missed it. Okay. I literally grabbed the camera and pulled it. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't give up just because it's October. There are 2.5 months left. Don't miss it. Don't put in your head, oh, well, it's almost, let's just get out of 2025 and go straight to 2026. Okay, well, you missed the love of your life. Nice seeing you. The readings right now, a lot of them are coming out like this, okay? It's the Emperor. After a rest, after healing, the Emperor comes for Gemini. Emperor, healing, Gemini, a lover that works out, that brings to you many options in your life. Don't miss it, okay? This is your absolution. Your awakening to what love really is. It's rebirth, it's renewal, it's ascension, if you will. To what? To happily ever after, okay? So keep fighting. Don't just lay down and give up. Y'all gonna have to put me down to get me to give up. There are times of sadness, but we have to leave all this mess behind in order to find these 2 kids standing behind you. The offer comes, the true partnership, the good fortune, the new cycle with love. Gemini, clarity of thought changes your life. That's what you manifested. A lot of us get tired. Y'all don't think I get tired? I couldn't get off the couch yesterday, okay? Mind-numbing headaches all weekend, last weekend with that Aries full moon. Couldn't see out of my eyeballs, okay? That comes with a full moon in Aries. Supermoon, okay? I'll rest, but I'm going to get right the hell back up and come out swinging again, no matter how chubby, tired, bad knees, blinding eye headaches that I have, that's who I am. Because I know there are such beautiful parts of life. I had a beautiful part of life yesterday amongst the tiredness and exhaustiveness. These things happen when major things are getting ready to take place. Are you strong enough? Good reading, Laura. Erica. Okay, girl. Love and light, my friend. It looks really good. Look, I split the freaking deck and look. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings, people. That's your... Hey, Eunice, girl. I was just telling everybody. At the beginning, I'm like, oh, look what I got in the mail yesterday. We're going to use it on Spicy Meatball Night next week, okay? And I read your note, Eunice. I told everybody, this was on my wish list. It's below every live and every video I drop, if you're interested. It's always cards or something for the channel. Although somebody did buy me a set of wooden spoons that I mistakenly put on that list, okay? Thank you, whoever that was, because you didn't leave a note. But I read your note, and it says, enjoy your gift. Thank you for being such an enlightenment to all of us. We love you so much. From Maria, Dominique, and me, Eunice. Thank you so much. We're going to do this on, well, the membership side of the channel. Thank you so much, girl. And your friends. Tell them I said thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you can take this card and apply it to any deck. Thank you. That's the kind of stuff I have in my... It's for you guys. The stuff that are on my Amazon wish list is for you guys, for this channel. So, thank you so much. Yay! So sweet. All right, up next is Greg. Then we have Debbie Martin, Erica, Tina, Casey, Cindy, and Julianne. Let me go check PayPal. Oh, that's a bird. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, it's a bird. I closed my window, so. Hi, Maria. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I just got to skim through it yesterday because it came later in the evening. And I had like a mind-blowing... I was really tired yesterday. But I started looking at it more this morning. I overslept this morning. I had a crazy dream. I told you guys about it earlier. But I'm really going to look at it after this. So thank you so much. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Okay. Up next is Greg. Thank you for sending it. I'm always surprised when something shows up on my doorstep. General for Greg. Okay. General for Greg. Got plenty of room for readings, you guys. General for Greg. You too? It's in the air, man. I think the weather's changing. The time shift will be coming in before too long. The year's ending. The transits are transiting. Mercury retrograde's coming in November. There's a lot going on. For a general reading for Greg. Wish fulfillment, Greg? 9 of Cups. Oh! High Priestess Pisces. The Gregors. Oh my God. Judgment. So many judgment cards for people right now. Like finally you're getting your judgment. 2 of Swords. A decision is made. A judgment's made on a decision. That may be your money. You get your money from that dude. Oh, I say money and the 7 of Pentacles shows up. All we're missing is Justice. The Page of Swords. Oh my God, the 10 of Cups flipped over. You may get, oh my God, celebration after that. You may, listen, the fact that you get the 9 of Cups, you know, depending on what the cards are, I get different feelings, obviously. But the 9 of Cups is also emotional fulfillment. There's nothing more emotional fulfilling than meeting your person and being able to relax finally. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it feels like. Go with your intuition. Could be a Pisces. You never know. Listen, one of my best friends, one of my favorite people in the world is a Pisces. You can't do any better. Okay? Follow your intuition. Judgment's in your favor. Rebirth into action. An awakening. It's like you decide to awaken to this particular love. There's nothing that feels more better. More better. Okay, Maria, you are after Julianne. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. You ever hear me say you can decide to be happy? I feel like you meet somebody and you decide you're going to be happy. It feels emotionally fulfilling, and there's growth and setting down roots and a new beginning and happiness. Look at this. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. It probably happens quicker than you think. Your Empress comes and you celebrate, okay? It could be, I'm going to say Pisces, Taurus. I know, hard to believe, right? Libra, Aries, because literally this card is Aries. To me, it's Aries, Libra, and Taurus. And the Venusian energy right now, the Taurus energy, the Sagittarius energy out there is crazy out there in the world. It's very celebratory and happy. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Because I'm telling you, the best relationships is that you just meet each other and boom, it happens. That's it. You're together forever. The end. That's what it feels like, okay? It does also say that there's a decision about a judgment probably in that money in your favor, because judgment came with the 2 of Swords and the money. Okay, so just heads up. But a lot of happiness. Look at this. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. If I ever met a guy and it was just easy breezy, I'd do it. Gregors. I feel like chaos is about to erupt. Personally, oh, I thought you were talking about Greg. Sorry, AFM. And in the world, oh yeah. Well, we knew that in the world, but I don't talk about that stuff on here. This is a peaceful place. I know a lot of stuff is going to happen. But, yeah, the world's going to go down the pooper. But then rising from the ashes. Anyway, that's your reading, Greg. Very, very good. I have to separate myself somewhat from it, because if I don't separate myself somewhat from it, I am the voice of impending doom all the time. And it's not healthy for me, and it's not healthy for the people around me. We can only do what we can do, right? And have faith in Source, the universe, God, Buddha, the people, that everything will turn out the way it's supposed to. It's times like this where I wish I would have stayed at my mom and dad's house out in the middle of nowhere with it all paid off and hunkered down. Okay? But I really disliked that town, so I had to leave. You're welcome, Greg. Thank you, my friend. Up next is Debbie Martin. We have to try to keep our mind clear. You know what I mean? We got to try not to fall for the razzle-dazzle. And if you know what I mean, you know. We got to quit falling for the razzle-dazzle over here that's trying to distract you from everything else over there. Okay? All right. Up next is Debbie Martin. I know it's hard, but we have to, or we will be miserable. Is John stalking me? Ooh, I love a question like that, Debbie Martin. I love me a question like that. Is John stalking Debbie Martin? Is John stalking Debbie Martin? Is John... That would be a maybe, but let's continue. 8 of Pentacles. devil. The Hermit. Wow, the major arcanas are blinding. The Tower. Holy shnikey, girl. I pulled 6 cards, 4 of them majors arcana. 2 of Swords. That one really wanted to come out. I'm going to take it's a 5 of Cups, and I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, he is. I'm going to say yes, because here he is off to the side thinking about making you an offer, okay? But knowing you won't look at him, okay? Working at it, wanting to chain you to him, trying to come out, hiding in the dark, watching you from the dark, right? Very diligent about it, too. He's in his shadow self right now. He's very tempted but restricted because you're not talking. He's like committing some destructive behavior around him in his life. Yeah, he's looking from the darkness. Seeking the truth. The world is like he's trying to accomplish something that changes his life. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't know. Well, let me give you an example. Quit drinking to change his life. Quit doing destructive behavior. Quit acting like an a-hole. Quit talking to 5 people at one time. He's in the process of it. He may have just broke up with somebody too. Now he's like, should I contact her or not? Because he thinks back on the time with you and he's sad and thinks, should I fight for it? I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say yeah. Mm-hmm. The chaos in the universe right now is substantial, okay? It's like one big giant blob of red hot electricity and everybody's getting ready to go off at any minute, okay? What everybody needs to do is calm down, okay? That's how he feels too. He feels like, I feel like he feels like he's getting ready to go off. Like something major has happened. Now, maybe he broke up with somebody. I don't know. But yes, he's watching. The answer is yes, my darling. Got plenty of room for readings, people. Erica, you're next. Then Tina. Oh, thank you, Debbie Martin. Tina, Casey, Cindy, Julianne, and Maria. Crazy. Crazy Debbie Martin. He feels a little crazy. Just saying. General read for Erica. General read for Erica. Stop it. Thank you. General read. I just won't quit. General read for Erica. I feel like someone is. We haven't spoken in 2 years, and all of a sudden he's responding to posts. Oh! So obviously he's stalking you if he's looking at your Facebook. AFM. You're after Maria. All right. Erica, general reading. Don't forget to like and share, y'all. Erica. The Lovers, dear. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. 3 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Well, that was 3. Wait a minute. Oh! Okay, so these it fell off like this, right? 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Oof, look at that. Let's start on the bottom. I just feel like, Erica, like monumental changes happening. And maybe that's not what you want. Maybe that's not what you want. But the Lovers, being the crowning card, it has to do with the lover or lovers or Gemini. Okay? Water. Let me just say this. Okay. Beach Diva. I'm so happy to see you, my friend. It's like you get offers. You get at least one offer in love that leads to a broken heart. 51 months a member. Girl, I'm so happy to see you. Yep, you've been there for a long time, my friend. I feel like there is an inspirational love or beginning that you're going to create. Okay. It's going to be very flowy, very, I don't know why I want to say Neptune-y. Okay. Very fantasy, very sweet, very focused, very new love that leads to heartbreak, for somebody else. Okay. It's like somebody wants to cling to something, but it's a burden. And you go for this, or somebody does. A Knight of Cups, new love, celebration, happily ever after, and the freaking star card at the bottom of the deck. Now again, you're probably going to go, no, what the hell are you talking about, Teresa? And I'm going to be, okay. You will. But there's no way with these three cards that a new beginning doesn't come along and something else ends. Okay? Tries to hold on to it, or you try to hold on to it, but the other one is just too tempting. Too tempting. Too tempting. Why? Because it's destiny. Okay. I'm glad to see you, Peach. Is it you that always sends me all the TTs? I don't respond to them because they're in a huge group. And I'm weird about my privacy, right? If it's you, because I can't remember if it's you or Sassy, that sends me all these TTs, you know what I'm talking about, in a big group setting, I'm never going to respond to them. I love you. There's a lot of people on that. I don't want anybody, you know what I mean? I look at them, but I'm not going to respond. But Erica, I feel like a life-changing moment, right? Gotta run, have a fin. To you too, girlie. You too, my dear friend. Glad you came by, Debbie Martin. I just love it. Even if y'all don't pay for a reading, just come and hang out. I just love it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. That's your reading, Erica. Erica's back at work, so she's not here. Up next is Tina, then Casey, Cindy, Julianne, Maria, and AFM. For anybody who doesn't know who that is, that's another foolish mortal. Readings are only $75, and trust me when I tell you, it's insane. Maria! Wait, didn't you pay for one already? Hold on. Was that different, Maria? No, it's the same one. I want to write down two for you when I get to you. Okay, hello, Tina. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always feel like I sound like that little lady that from Poltergeist when I say it like that. What does B see with the Sagittarius energy, people? What have I said today? Sagittarius energy is in the air. You taste it on my tongue. It tastes like cinnamon toast, a crackling fire, and red clay. All right. Let's find out for Tina. What does B, the Sag, want me to know? What does B, the Sag, want Tina to know? Thought they were all going to fall out there. Page of Cups, an offer. Going to give you an offer. Oh my God. Strength, Leo. Fire energy. Oh my God. It feels a strong bond with you, but it's sad. Seven of Pentacles. Let me just pull the whole thing, girl. All right. Stress. There's the Sag. The Sun. The Ten of Cups. What's underneath that Ten of Cups? Two of Pentacles. Oh, the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. Let me just say this. I think the Sag is interested. I think the Sagittarius is being a Sagittarius, literally, which is thinking of very creative ways to go about it or to talk about it or talk to you or bring up. A Sagittarius is like an artist, right? And I feel like they feel a very strong connection with you with the Strength card here. They feel passion. And they may try to persuade you to be with them. The Five of Cups does say, sorry, I got a piece of paper in my mouth from earlier. They're like they've been disappointed before, and they've been like abandoned before, and they fear being abandoned again, the Sagittarius. But the fact that the Seven of Pentacles comes up next says they are contemplating and probably willing to progress with you and invest their time with you. But they're stressed. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, right? But then you get these two cards. This is the best card in the deck. Here's your Sagittarius being a warrior and wanting to be happy with you. And then here's happily ever after. And here's them deciding to go with the flow. But if it lags a little bit, just remember they've been abandoned at some point in their life. That's their fear. That's what stresses them out, okay? But I do feel the love, the bond, the wanting to grow. Okay. I know as mutable signs, everybody thinks we're going to move as fast as humanly possible, but that can be so the polar opposite once a mutable sign has had their heart crushed. They put up the force field, especially around people that they really like or are really interested in or whatever, and we will somewhat detach ourselves. I can say so because I'm a mutable sign. We will somewhat detach ourselves because we want to look at it from the outside of the box and go, is this person going to crush my soul again? Even though I'm really tempted. So I feel like they feel for you and will probably make a move toward it, but in their own time. That's your reading, my friend. Well, Sagittarius season's coming up. I mean, Scorpio season starts. Oh my God, I can't believe Scorpio. So we're getting like closer and closer to Scorpio season by the day. Okay. And I got a Scorpio. I got to play some. I got to buy. I think I already know what I'm buying her for her birthday, my daughter. But and then Sagittarius is right after that. So Casey, you're next. Then Cindy, Julianne, Maria, and AFM. We have plenty. Share the live, people. You're welcome. Resonated and very helpful. Very good. Very good. I always call my Sagittarians my wanderers, my Peace Corps workers, right? My Kung Fu people, right? They travel the earth having faith in everybody, and then people punch them down into the ground, and then they're scared to have faith. But if they ascend, they become Kung Fu, right? Maybe you're too young to know what that is, but it's good. Okay, that's your reading. All right. One of my best male friend, the best male friend, just friend that I ever had in my life was a Sagittarius. Okay. You're welcome. Casey, you're next, darling. Let's see what the how to say. Do. Casey, there you are, darling. Hey, girl. I sent the Aquarius a message asking him to go out and get to know each other. A little worried I scared him off. Yeah, because an Aquarius is a fixed sign, right? And they do like somebody to communicate. Don't get me wrong. They are an air sign, right? But they are kind of stuck in their ways. Sorry, Aquarians. All right. Especially males. So yeah, you could have scared him off a little bit, but let's see what the question is. Could you maybe elaborate on what he's thinking? Thanks, honey. Definitely. What is Aquarius thinking after Casey's proposal to him? Yeah, he's burdened by it. So here's the thing about Aquarius. Now, they move at a snail's pace, but they like to be the one that asks. They do like the, I don't want to say ego boost because Aquarians don't really care about that. they do like that you're attracted to them. And it does make them start thinking of you in a different way, as long as you don't push it or be clingy or dramatic or anything like that. Because listen, drama and Aquarius, they do not go together. So, if he says, you just act like it's not a big deal. Okay. That's like say, hey, how's it going? If you see him or talk to him or whatever, say, hey, how's it? Don't even mention it. Let him mention it. Okay. Because if you contact him and say, so I asked and you never answered, that'll be it. He's not going to answer. Let's see what the other cards say. Oh my God. Just be cool. Okay. Ace of, this is new love. Like he's burdened by it. So he's definitely tempted by it. But he's probably, I say calculating, but he's not calculated. He's an air sign. We're like click, 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 tick, 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 calculation, the calculator, the statistics, cooking, blah, 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 do. Okay, that's what he's doing. Okay. So as long as you don't react in a negative way because he hasn't got back to you, I think it's going to be great. Again, Aquarius does not move fast. Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Revelation. Justice. Oh, all right then. Yeah, there's him contacting you again. Because again, Aquarians don't like social media and stuff like that. Death. Eight of Cups. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. I think it's going to be fine as long as we all remain calm. Okay? Everybody remain calm. Okay, no sudden movements. If the bear sees you twitch, they'll attack. You get what I'm saying? Totally. Okay, good. You're being cool. Sorry, I just clicked over to see what you're saying. So I think he's held with the burden of deciding what, like, oh gosh, I gotta, Now he does, yes, new love. Okay. But the Seven of Swords, he probably had his heart broken horrifically. Now, here's the thing about Aquarius. If they have their heart broken at age 17, they're never going to forget it. And a lot of times they're going to weigh everything else against that and never feeling like that again, because Aquarians' feelings, okay? But I think he feels like somewhat of a revelation that you asked him that. And he's rethinking everything. He's rethinking his approach to you. But justice says, yes, good karma, baby. It does say justice and fairness and truth and clarity. And this is contact. This is a social media card for me. It's him feeling restless about it and probably going to talk death. I think since these come out like this, if these didn't have this after it, I'm like, oh, he's going to walk away. But death of the way your relationship was, death brings rebirth into something new, and you continue your journey together because of the Emperor card and sowing the seeds with an Emperor. So just keep doing what you're doing. I think it'll be okay as long as we're not reactive, okay? Because one weird reaction, and I don't mean he's going to be touchy for the rest of his life. I'm like, this is just this time frame with all this happening here is a very touchy time period. So just keep doing what you're doing. I think it'll be great. Because listen, an Aquarius doesn't like people that are overreactive. So I think you communicated clearly. He probably appreciates that. And now he's an Aquarius fixed sign in his thought process. So yes, that's good. See, with air signs, and you know this. So with air signs, as long as people don't, well, I can say that, but depends on the air sign if they're ascended or not. But an air sign is going to watch how you move, right? We don't like to vomit our guts of emotions all over the place, right? So we're going to watch how you react and move after a conversation, a revelation, whatever it is, and see if you start acting differently. And then we'll go from there, right? I can't tell you how many times, me as a Gemini and a Scorpio rising, my daughter's a Scorpio, over the years of dealing with different people in our lives and stuff like that, we're like, oh yeah, they're pretty nice, blah blah, and then we'll see a twitch somewhere. Her and I will both go, you see that? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. That's what you're dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. That's your reading, my friend. Thanks, Casey. Cindy, you're next. We got plenty of I got plenty of time for readings if anybody wants one. You're welcome, darling. About to have cows. Listen, I live with an Aquarius girl, okay? And no matter what, if you come at them reasonably, you know what I mean? If you come at an Aquarian reasonably and rationally and truthfully, you're always going to be able to talk everything out, right? That's the key. Listen to what they have to say. They don't speak often, but when they do, it's substantial. I live with an Aquarius and I'm a Gemini. And sometimes, in certain situations, on the rare occasion, I can go off the deep end. It's usually about something unjust, okay? That's what gets me riled up, something that's unjust, okay? And he will watch me bounce around the house going, I cannot believe that somebody did something like this. It's so irrational. I can't. And I'll be like, boink, 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 boink. And he'll be standing there like this, listening. And then when I'm done, he'll be like, well, this is how I see it. And he tells me, I'm like, damn, you're right. Aquarius. All right. So that's your reading. Yes. So I get it. Yes. You have Aquarius moon. Yes. The love of my life had an Aquarius moon too. Yes. I love me an Aquarius. I know some people don't, but I love an Aquarius moon. Still soon. Okay. But I'm a Gemini moon. You see? So, all right. Sunday. Thanks, Casey. Oh, yeah. I'm going to the Renaissance Fair this weekend. Wish me luck. With a bad knee and like thousands of people because it's Oktoberfest. We're going to need all the help I can get. For Cindy, general reading. Oh, I forgot I was going to announce that I was going to but nobody's here. I mean, there's 11 people here because I don't usually tell people when I'm going someplace, right? But yeah, I'm going to the Renaissance Fair in Wentzville, Missouri this weekend. So if you see me, say hi. But there's only 11 people on here, so you guys are probably none from around here. In general, I don't get recognized that often in public because you guys are only used to see me from here up, not my fat behind dragging my limping ass all over the place. So say hi if you see me. Hold on. General reading for Cindy. General reading for Cindy. General reading for Cindy, please. General. I'm trying not to think of that last question that I just read. General reading. Gemini sun, so I get it. That's funny. Yes. Sun, girl. Cindy, the sun, the best card in the deck of tarot. Happiness, success, fun, love, vitality, inspiration, the hangman. That was weird. Nine of Swords. Everybody calm down. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Cindy. It's getting ready to happen. I used to make up songs when the kids were little. And they remind me of them today, and I've totally forgot all about them. Knight of Wands. King of Swords. Good God. Sunday. Thank you. I appreciate it. As my knee pops. Excitement. So what's funny is, like, it says you're hung up because of stress, but if you just let it go, you'll find your happiness. Literally. It does talk about taking a pause And what I mean by that is, listen, right now we're all having messed up dreams, y'all. I told y'all at the beginning, if you were here at the beginning, you heard about my dream. It was a good dream, though. But the dream state is right now, okay? But I'm telling you, like sleepless nights, it's like you're paused for some reason. You need to surrender and let go of the stress. Now, I get it. Just like I was talking about another foolish mortal earlier, the world is going to hell in a handbasket, okay? But we have to learn how to separate. I know it's hard to do. The stress of everyday life and the world, and put it over here so that in our insides and our chakras, right, in our third eye, we can still experience happiness in this horrific time, okay? And I feel like you're hung up, the hanged man, very close to seeing the new vision, okay? Releasing that which holds you back. Everyday life, everyday worries, everyday stress. And on the other side, you find the sun, okay? You find giving and receiving and justice and love. It is a card of somebody coming in that is very generous with you. The Nine of Pentacles, they're single and productive. They are, it talks of also taking care of yourself, self-care, and learning that even when the world's going to hell in a handbasket, we have to take moments of pleasure and happiness to keep us sane. And I think that that's coming towards you quickly. Maybe two people. Okay? So, exactly, AFM. It's hard to do. Don't think I don't worry about stuff either, because I do. I got kids, okay? And I worry more about them, how the world's going to turn out for them more than anything, okay? Because when I'm gone, I'm gone. Doesn't matter, right? But for Cindy, I feel very much like all these people are writing at you. Could be a couple different people offering you happiness. You. So I feel like major good stuff. The best card in the deck of tarot, the sun, right? Do you have the sun in like the seventh house? Do you know what your chart is, Cindy? You have the sun in like the seventh house, and where's your Cancer at? That's what I want to look at. These are things we look at in personal readings too. But because right now it's kind of, oh hey kitty, I didn't even know you under there. I just stepped on your head. She loves me. I don't know why. Most of the time she hates me. Okay. I don't hate you. I'm just a Gemini. But I feel like happiness for you. These two cards, you, happiness. It's just overgoing the hurdle. Hey, Jennifer. Sun, Gemini, in the 8th house. Now that makes sense. You have Cancer in the 9th house. Do you have Jupiter in Cancer? Because I'm telling you, it's these placements with Cancer. And especially for Geminis in the 9th house. So you're like me. I have Taurus in my 7th house is Taurus. My 8th house is Gemini. My 9th house is Cancer. And Cancer, Jupiter's in Cancer right now. There's a lot of monumental movement and happiness and love. My chart in the 9th house in Cancer, I have Jupiter. Jupiter's in Cancer. So my 9th house. I'm telling, there's major things happening, right? So just sometimes we got to quit stressing. Now listen, I know that's hard to do, okay? Because life is life. Bills got to be paid, man. All right. If I got to eat cup of noodle for the rest of my life, so be it. But it's not going to keep me from being happy. It's like happiness is right around the corner. Oh, you have Jupiter in the 1st house and Libra. And we're in Libra season, girl. And Libra's the goddess of love. Libra is ruled by Venus, who is the goddess of love. And Jupiter is in your Venus right now. It's in the 1st house. Now that's interesting. Just get to the other side of the stress. The sun's on the other side. It's a good pull. It's a good pull. Okay? That's your reading. And we're in Libra season. Interesting. I'm just saying that's your reading, Cindy. Jennifer Bentley, you're after AFM. Love ya. Thanks, Cindy. Julianne, you're next. You're welcome. Let me check PayPal. I don't think anybody paid here. You can pay PayPal the first half of the month, but we've only got like 6 more days of that. Mary, you are after Jennifer. Okay, Julianne, you're next. Oh, I gotta find it. Julianne. There we go. Let's take a drink, Julianne. Oh my God. I gotta quit tucking my feet up underneath this chair. It makes my knee hurt. After I leave here, I'm gonna go make lasagna. I was craving lasagna yesterday and I had all the stuff delivered. And then I forgot I ordered pumpkins and they were still out in the front porch is where they're going to go. But I also ordered a little piece of cake and I missed that. And when I went out there at like 6 o'clock last night to get something, I'm like, oh no, I got to throw that piece of buttercream cake away because it's been sitting out here in the sun for 6 hours. All melted. For Julianne Lee. Let me write that down real quick. Hold on. Hold on, guys. So if you're at the Renaissance Fair in Wentzville, Missouri, which is outside of St. Louis this Saturday, I'll be there. But there's only a few people here, so. All right. For Julianne Lee, there's been a lot of chaos around when it comes to family / my mom. What message or changes are coming in for me in regards to home life and family stuff? What does Julianne need to know? The Tower. A crashing down. Shaking the foundations of the family. Revelation. There may be a change that you don't want, an upheaval, some kind of disaster, some kind of chaos, but it's meant to be. It could be a shedding. It could be a shedding. Shedding is all about letting go of people that do not serve you anymore. I shedded a lot of people. A lot of them were family in my life because there comes a point of ascension when you have to decide that they're going to have to learn their lessons by themselves because you've tried to help them see the way, to be lighthearted, to not be angry and bitter and blah, blah, blah. And with that, some people don't learn. So some people we have to let go of in order for them to grow up and learn their own lessons. We can't learn their lessons for them. Hatred, bitterness, fighting, stuff like that. So I do believe there's a tower moment, and I love tower moments because tower moments make things change. It makes your life change, because I can tell you this, my life's been more peaceful than ever for the last several years because of that. Okay? And let's continue. Sue, oh my God. Hi. It's so good to see you, girl. Celebration. You will celebrate it, even though there's a tower moment. You'll be stressed about it, the 9 of Swords, but you'll celebrate it. Oh my God, and a whole new beginning. I feel like there's some people you'll let go. This is the biggest new beginning in the deck of tarot, card 0. This is you packing your bag with your trusted companion, jumping into the future. Sometimes we just have to let people go. Oh, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, moving on. The Moon and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, after a fight, you win. And you leave. Look at that. Start a new beginning. I think there's going to be a lot of chaos. That's what the tower is. It is shaken foundations. It's revelation. It's change, sometimes unwanted change. It's upheaval. It's disaster. But this is Source going, listen, you're in the wrong place. I'm going to strike you with lightning and move you just a little bit to the left. And in that, even though stressful, you do celebrate it and move on to a happier time in your life. Okay? And listen, some of them will learn and they will come back and it'll all be fine. Some of them won't. And that's their journey. So you're just supposed to, the Two Pentacles is like just going with the flow and being in balance and adapting your new life and prioritizing you. Okay? Go with your instinct, your intuition, the moon. Some of them may be a water sign. I will say that. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But, you know, this is moving forward quickly. It is rapid change in your life and quick decisions having been made. After a fight, you win the battle and you move on to your spiritual journey. Your mom's a water sign. You get a shiny new beginning. Oh my God, you get two. Look, you get to plan a new future. Yeah, you know, sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes we have to let people go so that they can learn their lesson. Sometimes they don't learn their lesson. But our life is more peaceful. That's your reading. I love me a tower moment. They're hard, don't get me wrong. But dang, the peaceful time after that is mind-blowing. Okay? That's your reading. Thanks, Julianne. Thanks, Julianne. All right, up next is Maria, then AFM, Jennifer V, and Mary. That's a good reading. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Maria. Maria paid for two. First one's a general reading. Let's do the is my ex Scorpio man still stalking me, hung up on me question. Let's do that first, Maria, okay? And then we'll do the general read. Is Maria's ex Scorpio man still stalking / hung up on her? Yeah, I know. I just read them both. You're welcome. Is Maria Scorpio ex still, I'm sure, Scorpio. There you are. The King of Swords. Okay, girl. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune, Maria. What's happening? The 1111 card. What is happening? The Eight of Pentacles. What is happening? What is happening? Jesus Christ, Minnie. Yes, he definitely is. You're like the shining star, right? Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Cups. That's 2 8s. Page of Wands. Expect something to happen around the 8th, or 8 minutes, 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks. The 8. I mean, yesterday was the 8th, but you're in the spotlight. There you are, in the spotlight. It's weird because it's almost like it's weird because he has all these plans in his head, and obviously you don't know them. All right? It's like, I'm looking at Gemini. I would like to move forward in great fortune. I'd like to get married. I like for it to all work out. I'd like to give her an offer. All I can think about is her. Will she not hold back and let me in to move forward with her into the future? The answer is yes. Look, Gemini. Look, 6 of Swords. Look, the manifestor. He's probably manifesting it. Good God. That's insane. These are insane cards. A little obsessed? Yes. It's just that he doesn't know if he comes and gives you an offer, if you'll let him have it, or if you'll walk away from him or walk with him into the future. Good God. Yes. Yes. It's almost like he already has the whole life planned out. He just hasn't let you know yet. It's kind of weird. Just saying. I'm just saying, okay? That's kind of weird. That's kind of like, I don't know, creepy. But to each his own. Yes? I was going to say creepy in a serial killer kind of way. That's horrible, right? Okay, it sounds as crazy as him. Yeah, it's like in a creepy serial, like I want to wear your skin kind of way. You know what I mean? So be careful. I don't see any violence or anything, so that's fine. But yeah, that's creepy. I had an ex-Scorpio like that. I sure did. Anyway, let us continue. For the general reading, it gave me like the creeps, okay? Oh, God. Just be careful. I don't see any violence or anything, so that's fine. Tanya! Yes, there are, girl. Sue Perkins, I'm so glad to see you. And Tanya, I'm so to see you both back again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. Okay, for anybody close to me, which there's not a whole lot of people here, I will be at the Renaissance Fair in Wentzville, Missouri this Saturday, the 11th. If you see me, say hi. Oh my God, I can't say that. That's somebody's very close to me birthday. But she's a girl. And ascendant, there's a difference. Yeah, so he's true Scorpio. Some people say that the earlier month, like for Scorpio, would be, what, October? Are the true Scorpios? I don't think so. I think it's the later month, and November would be that. Okay. All right, girl. I'm going to go take a potty break, guys. I overslept, so I'm going to go take a potty break, and then I'm going to do the second half of Maria's question, okay? I'll be right back. She has a general reading coming next. Okay, and then I have AFM, Jennifer, and Mary, and probably Tanya, okay? I'll be right back. Kitty! You kitty pussy cat! You pussy kitty! Okay. So, general reading for Maria. Thanks for waiting for me. I don't take a bathroom break very often when I'm on live, and sometimes they're hours and hours long, so. General read for Maria. The Chariot, victory after a long battle. It's a card of direction and moving into a very happy place. Success and movement forward. Two of Swords. A decision leads to victory. Remember how he said, oh, is she going to let me come in? And then here, I feel like you're holding back. Now that's Cancer, by the way. 2. Ooh, pay attention to 2s. 2 of Pentacles. I'm not saying go with the Scorpio or anything. There's another offer that comes. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God. The 5 of Swords is doing what's best for you. It's releasing the past, right? The World. You start... I think there's new love coming. So here's a schmeal, okay? The schmealio is... No, you don't have to. You don't have to pay. That's fine. You are good, okay? Tanya, don't you worry about it. So, I feel like you move forward in victory. I feel like you're at a crossroad moment. I feel very much that you're moving into a future very victorious. The yang to your yin, right? The 2 of Swords is you standing at the crossroads. You may have been holding back for a hot minute, but I think you decide to move forward. To somebody who makes a really good offer, the Knight of Pentacles. You cut off anything that doesn't serve you and you move, you do what's best for you. Okay? It's a card of a conflict, and maybe you haven't been in a relationship and cutting that off finally. That could be that Scorpio, okay? And moving forward into new love and protection. Oh my God, love again. It looks really good. It looks really good. Sometimes we have to have that final say. That final of, hell no, I don't want you. Take care now, okay? And that what pushes you, look at that, into that new life cycle. It looks really, really good. Really, 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 really good. That is your reading, Maria. Now, PayPal is fine. I just, at the second half of the month, I try not to take PayPal. I just try to take, but we're not to the second half of the month. Oh, it's 11/22, Maria. Just saying. Just saying. Tanya, you're after Mary. Look that up, 11/22, Maria. Thanks, Maria. Up next is AFM, then Jennifer B, Mary, and Tanya. We still have openings if you would like a reading. I'm so glad to see you and Sue and all my people that have come back. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. There are moments when everybody got stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? They really do. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you. All right. Up next. We did her. We did... Oh, it's AFM. What do I need to know about MTV? A Libra question. He is all in my head lately. Yeah. Libras, you do that. Okay. We haven't spoken in a few days. Let's find out. Source, please tell me what AFM needs to know about MTV, the Libra. What does she need to know? The Sun, girl. The Knight of Cups, girl. Oh my gosh, that was weird. This one? 6 of Wands. I haven't seen that all day. Again. Seven of Pentacles. That keeps coming up. Why do these two, they keep coming up? Oh boy, one at a time. Oh my God, the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Swords. The Hangman on the bottom. The Ace of Swords. The Fool. Wow, girl. Ooh. 3 of Wands. Oh! Okay. The Sun. Again, best card in the deck of tarot. The Sun is in Libra. We are in Libra season right now. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, success, fun, love, and all that stuff. The Knight of Cups does speak. These are your 3 over here. It's the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. It talks very much of, he's probably going to, like, very romantically come in with an offer. It talks about following the heart. He may be a little sensitive right now, but I do think he comes in with a proposal. I'm not saying marriage, but of something, because he wants a victory, the Six of Wands. You know, he wants the victory with you. Progress, if you will. For some reason, I don't know if there's something going on with him publicly, like in work or something like that, but that may have him caught up. Like, I don't know if he works in the public or is known a lot in the public or whatever. But the Seven of Pentacles does say he's planning to make progress with you. Reflecting on investing in the long term with you. Temperance is, again, balance and moving forward in great balance and harmony. Okay? Two of Wands is planning the future, expecting results, progress, making decisions to move toward you, right? I don't know if he's gone from home or something. It almost makes me feel like there's something he's doing, and that's probably why I've heard from him for a couple of days. The Two of Swords, the crossroads moment. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? When he comes back, are you gonna be hung up a little bit? I don't think so. I think the Ace of Swords, like you've been waiting for him, and a brand stinking new. It came like this. Sorry, new beginning. I'm gonna say hell to the yeah. Oh my God! Look, the World. I just looked down. Look, the Marion came. Look, the Ace of Cups. A Libra and a Gemini doing the dance is, because one of the best. Now, don't get me wrong, an unasscended Libra is one of the lyingest, cheatingest people you ever meet in your life. Sorry, Libra. Okay? Particularly men. Just saying. But an ascended Libra and Gemini doing that Amazon rainforest bird dance. Oh, lovely. I find that everything's good. I think just right now, 5 years. Years? Okay, well, he must be going to come. He must be going to come. If you dreamt about him, but you've thought about him a lot, that usually means somebody's coming. You know that. But see, remember how I kept getting this public, and you said he does have a public face. That's like distracted him in his life in some way, shape, or form. I say days. Now it's probably going to be days. Just saying. Okay. He lives in your dreams, yeah. And right now, I'm telling you, because it's like he's had something to do. So there's probably some kind of purpose in his life that he had to complete or get through a certain stage of, that now he shows up in your dreams, because you're probably going to hear from him. You're probably going to hear from him. It's like my friend the other day said, I haven't talked to her in 3 years. Had a freaking dream, and 2 days later she called me. Same thing. More like someone. Oh, that could be it too. But that's not the only way. That's not the only reason. It's not the only one. This is the reason too. I don't care. This is the reason too. Because when I look at a card and I feel something, and did I get a victory? Yes. But I also say public recognition, like having to be in the public. We all have our own destinies we have to fulfill. We just do. Here I am. Did I think I was ever going to be doing this like this? Hell no. Okay. I didn't think no. But this is my destiny to be fulfilled. That destiny is just as important as any other part of our destiny. Because we had these two, crowning card, right? And then at the end, we had this, right? I'm telling you, expect something. Just so you know. Just so you know, there's some certain person I just know is going to show up on my doorstep. Even my son said it not long ago. I blocked him and everything. I'm like, I just know. But my son literally said he's going to show up on the doorstep soon. I'm like, I know. Yeah, just so that I ultimately be caring and not caring. Yeah, I get that. That's natural, right? I don't blame you. I don't blame you, girl. I don't blame you. Okay. Did a fly just fly around me, or is that my psychic? See, I never know if it's real or if it's the third eye, okay? So I just heard a fly buzzing around my head. So he's probably watching you on social media. Like a fly on the wall. Unless there was really a fly, but I didn't see one. And the cat would be having a stroke right now. Because her and the dog both love flies. Yeah, interesting, AFM. Interesting. That's your reading. That's your reading, my darling. Up next is Jennifer B., then Mary and Tanya. Jennifer B., interesting. That was an interesting pull, AFM. Jennifer Bentley. Bum, bum. Jennifer Bentley. General reading, please. She paid $20, so she gets 16 cards. She paid for 2 questions, but only asked 1. A general read. For some reason, I get Mark in my head. Jennifer Bentley. Just so you know, write it down. So many times people are like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, it's called the future. Oh. So it could be current. Mark just popped in there. M-A-R-K. Now it could be any form of Mark, Marcus. I don't know. Is there another form of Mark? I don't know. Mark is that guy? The guy that we were just talking about? Oh, yours bled over on Jennifer. So here's something, and again, I don't have a lot of people here, so they don't get to witness it, right? I mean, I know YouTube loves me, okay? But I don't do initials. I do names. I don't believe in initials, okay? Sorry, Jennifer. It could be for Jennifer, too. But I just did a reading at the tail of it. I was getting ready to do yours, and I pulled the name Mark, and that's the one that she was asking me about for her reading. So, yeah, it kind of freaks people out a little bit, right? And sometimes I say a name. Okay, and it could be for Jennifer, too. It could be for both of you, just FYI, okay? And they're like, I got no clue what you're talking about, but you will. Oh, you will. Yeah, I have never in my life dated a Mark. I've known like 2 Marks, I think, but that's it. But I've heard the name a lot. Mark or Marcus. All right, for Jennifer Bentley, general reading. Let's knock on that deck and do it again. For Jennifer Bentley, please. Okay. Oh boy, 6 of Cups, girl. The 9 of Pentacles. Oh! You got the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Man, that earth energy right now. There's so many different energies in the air. 3 of Swords in reverse. Girl. Now that's Taurus, the Hierophant. It looks like the Marrying King is coming, my darling. Coming to make you an offer. The 8 of Wands. Justice. We're in Libra season. King of Wands. Kitty. The Magician. 5 of Pentacles in reverse that comes out directly below that Page of Wands. Which means you have an exciting new adventure and you won't be alone anymore. They came in the upright. What are you doing, puss? Yeah. So, yeah, you being alone ends. Again. The World. The Empress. The 7 of Wands and the Sun. Look at that. See, that's why all these Sun cards are coming up lately. There's big changes from here to the end of the year. People quit getting readings or coming to get micro readings or just watching the freaking readings for the rest of the year. You guys are going to miss out, okay? The 6 of Cups, now that can be the past, okay? Do I think it's the past coming? No. The 6 of Cups can also be innocence, okay? It can be familiarity. It can be somebody making you an offer. It can be somebody you went to school with. You run into them again, and that's the love of your life because they're part of your childhood. I'm just saying. Hey, Virgo chick. Interesting, right? Jennifer Bentley just said, you said, sorry, I'm dealing with a market business. I don't believe in coincidences, people. Why would I just pull the name Mark out of the air? And it's the person that AFM is asking about in her reading, and you're dealing with one at work. It's the whole psychic working, right? They're going to be a lot the rest of the year because they're all super moons the rest of the year, Virgo check. So, Jennifer Bentley. The Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles says business goes really well. You're doing great and everything. But this is all the single woman and the marrying king coming for a brand new future that won't break your heart, that will be committed, that will move forward quickly, that is your good karma. I said it. Okay? That's just the top shelf, girl. Okay? If you're talking about, if you want to know about money and career, good stuff. Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay? Now on the bottom shelf, could be a fire sign or an air sign, or it could be anybody. Everybody's here. The only thing that's not here is water. Okay? But this is a leader comes. Are you manifest being a leader? Are you manifest the leader? You won't be alone anymore. There will the end of the past of being alone, moving into the future for the Empress. Exciting new beginnings. Happiness. Dang. Girl. I mean to tell you, the fact that you get these three together. The single lady meets the marrying king and starts a new future. Now, you may meet them through somebody from your past, like a friend that's been your friend for 10 years, or your brother or sister, whatever, okay? But the fact that you get this in reverse, next to the death, in between, and then you go into the future for the Empress, it's a lot of energy here. Think about it. There is the Magician, the Hierophant, Justice, the World, and the Empress and the Sun, all in your reading, okay? It does look fabulous, all right? So, the fact that you get the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, it happened at the very beginning, it happened soon, okay? And seriously, you're either with somebody, it's either somebody you've known before, and then now's the time you bump in, it's time for you to be together. You've never been in a relationship before, okay? Maybe friends, maybe childhood chums, co-workers, what the hell ever. But it can also be that somebody that you've known, your childhood best friend, your best friend of the last 5 years, your co-worker, somebody introduces you. Oh, here you go. Okay? Because then it kicks off like this. Blam, blam, okay? And listen, the healed heart, recovery. Okay? Recovery, healing, releasing the past, forgiveness of it all. When that happens, we move into our future. Commitment. It happens quickly. Commitment, Cupid's arrows of love, and justice. Duh. Taurus, and we got all the earth signs, Taurus in particular. We have justice, Libra. We have the world, which is all the fixed signs, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. We have the Empress, which is Libra, Aries, Taurus. We have the Magician, which is Aries and Aquarius. And we have the King of Wands. And we have the Sun, Leo. It could be anybody, okay? Loving this reading. I'd love this reading too. This is really great. You end in that. A lot of Sun cards today, and that's a big deal, okay? I've got the Sun card more in the last couple weeks than I have all year. And this is what I say when I grab the freaking camera Tuesday night. I'm like, don't be giving up just because the end of the year is near, people. It looks really good. You manifested it. You have the power. And don't forget, the full moon last Sunday and the rest of the full moons, the rest of 2025 are super moons. All of them. That's why it's crazy. The manifestation is very strong right now. All right. There you go. That's probably another reason for this. So be ready. Oof, hot diggity dog, Jennifer Bentley. Now is the time. Yeah, I was talking about a dream. My mom and dad came to visit me last night. That's never happened together. It was like a family reunion. There were other people there too. Usually I don't dream about my own personal life and something big gonna happen. You're hot and sweaty. I'm sure that they do. I'm just reading what you said, AFM. I think these two readings go together. It's just, I feel, yeah. Yeah. Because again, I don't do initials. If I had a bigger crowd, more people would know that. But that's your reading, Jennifer Bentley. Mary, you're next, and then Tanya. Oh, and then Virgo check. Let me write it down, Virgo check. Okay. I guess that's it. You can go ahead and put the red X's up, AFM. Okay. So let's go here. So I won't be back till next Tuesday. The following weekend we will have one card pulls. Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that? Okay. So we have Mary. Okay. I'm not taking any more readings. I will be back on Tuesday. I'll probably do a one card pull sometime next week. It may be a Sunday. It may not be. I'll see what I can do. Okay. Probably next weekend. Probably the 12th. Okay. So let's do it. This is for Mary. How does MARC feel about me right this moment? I noticed he has not posted anything, deleted some of his sites. Oh. How does MARC feel about Mary right at this moment? How does he feel about Mary right at this moment? Struggling. He's pulled towards you. He still has feelings for you. How does he feel? He feels for you. That's how he feels. He still feels passion for you. He's still like influenced, like drawn to you. Again. Right, the Two of Cups. Unified love. He still feels attraction. It's almost like in the back of his mind, he still feels like you could get married one day. Or start new. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's only one that fell out. It's the Sun again. He feels, well, I'm going to say it. Ready? Pleasure when he's with you. Or you make him feel pleasure. You make him feel happiness. You make him feel, he probably compares people to you. He has a lot of feelings for you. Jesus, these are crazy, crazy cards. Again. Oh, it didn't fall. I thought it was going to fall. Seven of Swords. How does he feel? He does feel a little betrayed by you. That does not mean that you betrayed him. That's how he feels about you. It does not mean that you actually betrayed him. I think in some way he also feels like he betrayed you, and he knows that deep down inside. He feels like you're very stealthy in getting things done. He feels very fiery towards you. He feels like you're, well, the warrior queen. He feels like you're the warrior queen. He feels like you're witchy and you're a warrior queen. but you're tantalizing, and there's a lot of passion, and you know, it's like he's fighting his own inner feelings of still lusting after you, but feeling like you betrayed him. I'm not saying you did. That's how he feels. A lot of fire energy. Oh my God. Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The Tower. Oh. I think he's kind of stressed out about you. I think he thinks that you're looking at his stuff too, and he doesn't want you to see everything. But the Six of I think he's trying to rein in his life because he feels like, it almost makes me feel like he feels like he doesn't want you to think badly of him anymore, which is weird. Because a Libra, when they think that they're right, they could care less. Everybody else is wrong. But the Six of Pentacles, I think he's like having the moments of she was fair. And I screwed it up. She was fair and giving. That's how he feels about you too. And now hindsight's 20/20, baby. Okay, it is, and that caused it all to crash to the ground. And he is stressed about that, but he does still carry love for you. I don't care. He still feels love for you. I don't care what he says. I don't care how he acts. I don't care what he does. Sometimes people can be like petulant children. They act out. They want attention from you. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. He has a lot of feelings towards you. A swirling vortex. And I do think that he has come to the realization that he did mess a lot of it up himself. He still kind of blames you a little bit though too. You know what I mean? But I feel like he doesn't want you to see all the horrible stuff he does anymore. I feel like he's worried that, I think that, I don't know if something happened and, you know, if he came close to getting that DUI or whatever the heck it was, it's like he came close to it and got by something happened and he ate by the skin of his teeth, and now he's looking back at everything that's happened between the two of you and recognizing the feelings that he's had for you and the stupid things that he's done too. Don't get me wrong. He also blames you a little bit. That's your reading, Mary. Thank you. Tanya, you're next. Tanya, you are next. We're not taking any more readings. I'll be back on Tuesday. Anybody pays, you will be on Tuesday's readings. Okay? So this is for Tanya. What's new surprise is going to happen in my life? Ooh, I like that one, Tanya. What new surprise is going to happen in Tanya's life, the universe? Page of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Oh my God, the Lovers. Looks like love, the world. It could be a choice between lovers again. Five of Swords, yeah. Looks like a choice between lovers. Not just because of the Two of Pentacles, but the two lovers. The Sun. I just love that we're getting the Sun so much, you guys. Three of Swords in reverse. Wow, the Nine of Pentacles. You had the Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I think that there is love coming. I think there's a choice between loves or choice between situations. I don't know why I get situations in my head, girl. Okay, but I do. One of them may be from like online because we have that Page of Swords as the crowning card. The Two of Pentacles and this is like two people, two choices, two avenues, to this, to that. The world is moving toward and then making a decision to take happiness and not heartbreak. So what does that mean? That means there could be two potential situations, okay? And in those two potential situations, two people and two choices. This seems like choices, okay, of lovers. Why? Because you have the two lovers and you have the Two of Pentacles, right? The world is you choosing to choose the one with love and harmony that's balanced. So the Five of Swords will say very much so The Five of Swords will say, okay, so I got to cut off the one that doesn't serve me and move into happiness and joy with the one that does serve me in a positive manner, that does not bring heartbreak, right? So what do? Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, walk away from that does not serve you, survive it, and take the big, 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 this is like a proposal. Okay, sometimes to me, the Queen of Pentacles is a proposal. So I think two really good options, okay? I'll do you, Maria, but that's it. Nobody else send money. Always double check, okay? Because sometimes this happens and then I get like 7 different payments, and but I'll go ahead and do it, Maria. So I'll say this. I will say this, my dear. I think very much you're going to have a lot of interesting things coming your way, and you're going to choose the one that won't break your heart. That's what I think, Tanya. That's your reading. Thanks, Tanya. Yeah, if you're new and you come on here, make sure I'm live before you pay anything. Number one. Number two, go to where if we're live, you're still seeing the live feed. If you see red X's in the live feed, that means that we're not taking any more readings, y'all. Okay? Sometimes there's like a 20-30 second delay, but everybody knows now. So, because I've been saying it for the last 5 minutes, so nobody should pay me anything. Okay? Thanks, Maria. I appreciate it. No worries. For a Virgo chick, will Bradley, the Scorpio, offer me something? Oh my God. Wow. You just had 4 cards land like this. So I take the first one first. That's this one, the Marrying King. Then the Choice. Then I'm going to take this in the upright. The Lovers. Then the Pisces. The High Priestess. Follow your intention, right? The Seven of Pentacles. Then we get the World. I don't know what it is with the Sun and the World today, but insane. Okay. Then we get the Hangman in reverse and the Ace of Swords. The answer is yes. It may take a while. Don't think it may not take a while, because it may take a while, right? The King of Pentacles moves very slowly, and I know he's not an earth sign, but he is represented by the King of Pentacles, which is the Marrying King, the long-term commitment king. It also could be you, right? Waiting for the commitment. But we're asking about him and what he's going to do. So we get the King of Pentacles, like he's being realistic in his head about what he has to do in order to make this happen, okay? So I think you said before he's working on his house, he's trying to get his stuff together. Absolutely. So he's trying to be, he wants to be dependable. He wants to prove that he can provide. Okay. And he's trying to balance for the Lover and intuition, growing a future, moving into the future, going from being hung up to not being hung up and delayed, and the breakthrough. I'm going to say yes. Now, I can't guarantee you how long that's going to be. I can't guarantee you how long that's going to be. Okay? For some reason, I keep getting 10 in my head. So it could be 10 months. It could be 10 weeks. It could be 10 days. But the fact that he's represented here by the King of Pentacles, the Marrying King, is a very good sign. The Two of Wands, or the Two of Pentacles, is like him trying to adapt to it all, time management, everything for his lover. That'd be you. And follow his intuition, okay? I feel like he thinks that you expect, and I'm just saying what I'm not saying it's true. I can only tell you what people feel. I can't tell you if it's true or not, okay? I feel like he feels like your goals or wants are high up here, and he wants to make sure he can give that, okay? So working very hard and maybe low and painstaking to move forward and be unstuck to have the breakthrough. I'm going to say yes. But I'm also one of these girls that don't believe in waiting around for a very long period of time. That's up to you. Only you can decide that, Virgo chick. You're welcome, Tanya. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get you, another foolish mortal. So I say yes. I just can't guarantee how soon it will happen. Okay. Thanks, Virgo chick. And lastly is Maria. I'm going to go timestamp all these after I'm done. I'm going to go make lasagna. I don't know. I may come in and use this book today just for a test start for anybody, any of the members that are going to show up today. I don't know. And just to get I just want to look at it. Okay. All right. For Maria, current energies between me and Emilio. Current energies. Also Virgo love, which I did not notice. Current energies. The Fool came out exactly even. Could be a brand new beginning, could not. It's a card of unlimited possibilities. So there is a card, there's unlimited possibilities with you two. May take a minute. 4 swords, right? Resting. It's okay. Oh, true partnership. That's really good, girl. Wow. Queen of Wands, confidence, enthusiasm, courage. 5 of Swords. Oh my God, the 5 of Pentacles. Thank God. 2 5s. Big change is coming. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse is not abandoning it. It's recovery from a loss. It's assistance and relief. It's improvement. It literally says things getting better on it. The 5 of Swords talks about getting past something that wasn't good. 2 of freaking Pentacles again, girl. Queen of Swords. 3 of Cups. I'll say this. Okay, let me go back and read the question again. Current energies between you and Emilio. It looks good. The Fool, I'm going to take it in the upright since it was completely sideways because it's a card of, like you guys do have unlimited potential. You may not know it yet, but you will. Resting on it can make the true partnership happen. Okay. The Queen of Wands here, I don't know if somebody has like a fire placement or anything like that, but it does talk about fighting for it and wanting to be focused and enthusiastic about it. But again, the 5 of Swords shows up. So there's something somewhere in your life you have to cut off. And then, I mean, it could be him, could be the other person, whatever. And the 5 of Pentacles says then you're not, it's like you recover from everything. Like things get better, like in your life. Like there's relief and improvement and you finally find balance and judgment for celebration with Emilio. So it can go, I'm telling you, any which way right now. Any which way. The Fool can be the new beginning, like innocently, like an innocent new beginning, like you didn't see happening. Okay. Like trusting in it and like a new path. I don't know what his sign is. You're separated. He's an Aquarius. Another Aquarius. They're a popular topic. Yes, they are. But it looks like the possibility of him coming back and it working out is because we do have 3 of Cups, which can be a reunion. Maybe the cutoff is having already been cut off and abandoned, and now the abandonment ends from the Aquarius. I think there's all kinds of possibility in the air for everybody. Kitty! No, you're not getting in the closet. Quit scratching at the door, you stinking cat. So I think possibilities are ripe in the air for everybody. So I say sit back and enjoy it. That's me. That's how I roll. So that's your reading. Crazy, right? Circle left. All right. That's it, y'all. I'm going to go timestamp. This would be a time in my life where I just sit back and watch everything happen. I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks. So I feel like all this great stuff and the crazy stuff that has gone down in a good way. except for my mind blowing, losing sight in one eye, and except for that, the possibilities around me have become limitless right now. So I feel like it's happening for a lot of people. Just enjoy it. Okay. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm going to go timestamp everything. Members, I'll be back at 2. I may use this book today for anybody that comes in. There may not be a lot of people. Just we'll try it out, you know what I'm saying? And prepare for next week. As always, here's me wishing you guys all the happiness and joy you can possibly carry. Da 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 da. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I'm going to the Ren Fair on Saturday. It may be this Sunday night I do one carpool. I don't know. Don't worry about it, AFM. If I do it, I do it. Okay? Bye, Sue. Love and light all, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.